You see the word incel written in almost any comment section of every social media website in 2023. So basically, the word incel itself lost its meaning. Nowadays, it's usually used as an insult or by women to gaslight the men that don't agree with their values, even though those men in particular are not misogynistic. Also, another example where the word incel is used to insult and gaslight someone is when they produce black pill or red pill content. Just because these ways of beliefs oppose the way the modern women think, they are quickly to jump and use that word. But in today's video, I'm going to explain in a reasonable manner what being an incel truly means and how to know if you are one or not. I will split the video into multiple parts. It will be easier for me to structure and for you guys to follow. Definition of the word incel. What makes an incel? Demographics of incels, and side effects of being an incel. If you want to enhance your looks, support the channel, and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look magazine advice, link will be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Incel is a sociological term that is short for involuntary celibate or involuntary celibacy, a common adverse life circumstance. The condition of being incel is also called inceldom. This condition of being incel is a certain kind of non-sexuality. Incel is used almost exclusively to designate a male incel, making it a synonym of male cel. For female involuntary celibates, the term femcel is used. The term incel often means different things to different people, leading to confusion. That being said, the incelosphere cannot be accurately described as a political movement. It can't even be described solely as a subculture or a collection of communities, since there are considerable amounts of self-identified incels who are not part of any incel forum or group. Therefore, the incelosphere is a subculture as much as trans people are a subculture. For some academics, the word refers to the literal circumstance of being celibate against one's will. However, to the mainstream communities, incel often refers to a hateful misogynist and or an involuntary celibate person who is part of an online community of hateful misogynists. This often leads normies to believe that self-identified incels use the term as an outward display of hate, whereas actually self-identified incels often use the term in a self-deprecating or self-defeating manner. So I'm going off script here and I will say what I think makes someone truly an incel. If you have been trying and putting in efforts consistently to find a sexual partner in between the periods of 6 months to a year max, then you fall under the incel category, especially if you are in the West and in sexually liberated countries where access to a sexual relationship without marriage is the common thing. This is what I believe. It's not about your belief system or who you follow and watch, but it's about having the qualities I mentioned just now. But if you can get a sexual partner but you refuse to do so by choice, then you are not an incel. The vast majority of men are not asexual or aromantic. So most men that have never been in a relationship are circumstantially lonely rather than because of preference. According to the Center of Disease Control, most Americans have intercourse by age 17. Assuming incels to be defined very broadly such that all lifelong single men are incels, then this includes 15 to 30% of 18 to 30-year-old American men, a third of which are 18 to 20 years old. Since a very large share of men who had not any romantic experiences by age 20 will end up doing so at a later time, only a minority of these people are likely actually involuntary celibates in the strictest definitions of the term. A better estimate would look at only older heterosexual men. The same CDC report says that 10% of American men aged 24 report having no sexual experiences. In Japan, a more extreme case, 25% of men over the age of 30 are virgins. It's thus possible then that most 30-year-old Americans or Japanese men have an incel male acquaintance, even if that acquaintance doesn't personally identify as such. Incels are politically diverse. Some incels believe in the blue pill, purple pill, black pill, or the red pill, while others do not subscribe to any pills. The most common shared beliefs among self-identified incels are hard determinism, and that most claimed female incels are voluntarily celibates because of men's higher sex drive. Incels are also racially and ethnically diverse. Polls on brain cells and incels.co show that white constitutes only half the forum's populations, with East Asians and Indians users being overrepresented among Americans. Other facts gleaned about self-surveyed incels.co users include 78% suffer from extreme sadness, anxiety, and stress, 82% have considered suicide, 62% have considered surgery to improve their looks, 77% being a healthy weight or underweight, only 23% report being overweight, which is far less than the general American population's average. 57% report receiving a medical diagnosis labeling them as non-neurotypical or as having a physical disability that impairs their normal daily functions. Incel life is miserable, especially for the socially disconnected. Isolation and sexlessness are associated with various health risks. One study found that losing one's virginity after their mid-20s is associated with erectile dysfunction and anorgasmia later in life. Another study found that delayed sexual activities create health risks by impeding developments of the emotional, cognitive, and interpersonal skills that are crucial to satisfactory sexual functioning and general well-being. Most incels consider their lack of romance one of the worst aspects of their lives, and it's sometimes described by them as the most negative effect of poverty or mental physical disability. But what do you guys think an incel is, and what do you think are some ways to mend this issue? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated. And like usual, catch you guys in the next one.